Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and that's right, of course, continuing on reviewing, Christmassy films, and now, that's right, you read the title of what I'm reviewing. As I teased for the last review earlier this week. That's right, from 1988, Scrooged. Yes, starring Bill Murray and directed by Richard Donner. You know what? This version of A Christmas Carol, I should say. I don't think it's that bad, honestly. A different, an interesting take on the story, set in modern time. And the thing is that okay, so Bill Murray's character, Frank Cross, is the head of this TV company, and one of the shows that he's running, and that's going to be airing on what's the name of that TV company? I think it's ICV. I can't remember, but the TV company airing a Christmas Carol special, and one thing is, I remember, Buddy Hackett is playing the part of Ebenezer Scrooge. I also remember, in the beginning of the film, Lee Majors and Robert Goulet making cameos, and the cast, Alfre Woodard as Grace Cooley. I guess she's the Bob Cratchit or something, I want to assume. I'd say so, yeah. And one of her youngest son is the Tiny Tim of this, and hasn't spoken. Apparently, if we find out that her youngest son has not spoken since the death of his father. So, yeah, that's understanding and a bit sad, emotional. Let me see. John Glover is Bryce Cummings. Doesn't really fully show the last name, but that's what I assume. Preston Wright, that doesn't show the last name, but it doesn't fully show the last name, but played by Robert Mitchum, and Bobcat Goldthwait is Elliot Lauder. It doesn't show the full last name, but who just got fired by Frank, and just homeless, and he lost everything, and just goes psycho, and I guess, is seeking revenge on Frank. And Karen Allen, most notably famous for, Animal House and, of course, Raiders of the Lost Ark, is Claire Phillips, who is, Frank's love interest. And they hadn't seen each other for a couple of years. And there's also, let me see, wait a minute. I guess Frank's mentor, or hold on a second, having trouble. But one thing is, I will mention, because of who I'm about to mention, the makeup in this, actually, I think it was nominated. I think it either won, or it was nominated for best makeup, at the Oscars. And yeah, it had some pretty good makeup because of one character by the name of Lou Hayward, played by John Forsythe. I don't know how you pronounce the last name, but the makeup looked pretty good because of I guess crispy and a crisp body or something, and the ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and Future. The Ghost of Christmas Past, played by David Johansen, who is this taxi driver, and the Ghost of Christmas Present, played by Carol Kane, and the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Well, it doesn't really. I'm not seeing who played the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, but basically, it was, in a black hood, as we know, of the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, and also his face was like a television screen, So yeah, and Danny Elfman does the music for this film. It's Danny frickin' Elfman. What is there to say? And he's no stranger to doing, composing films that are set around during Christmas. Let's face it, because, Batman Returns was one of them, The Nightmare Before Christmas, most notably. Yeah, so, and especially, at times when, Danny Elfman would have, la, 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 he would have that in most of the films he would compose. In Nightmare Before Christmas, for one thing. And John Murray and Brian Dole Murray, Joel Murray, three of the Murray brothers, they have parts in this too. And Brian Dole Murray plays Earl Cross, who is the father of Frank, and Wendy Malick is Wendy Cross, the mother of Frank Cross, as we see them in the past, and Nicholas Phillips is Calvin Cooley, the youngest one who doesn't speak until the very end of the film when he says, "God bless us, everyone." He looks up at Frank and says that, And yep, and of course, like what we know of A Christmas Carol, Frank is redeemed, and he just he interrupts the program of them airing the Christmas Carol special, and with the help of with Elliot, who has a shotgun, and they tied up Bryce, and it had a nice ending to it, and that's right, because I think, John Murray, I just completely forgot, because James Cross, I believe, he's the younger brother of Frank, yeah. So there's that, and and speaking of which, fun fact, I gotta say, because I was looking at I read about this, that when Roger Ebert interviewed Bill Murray, because apparently Bill Murray and Richard Donner, they didn't get along on set, and Bill Murray typical Bill Murray, one thing he said in his interview, he thinks that Richard Donner was deaf. Jeez, wow, Bill, but I don't know, because it depends, how, maybe because at that point, Richard, he was getting there, I don't know, but, with all that being said, one more thing I forgot to mention, it's kind of funny because, Karen Allen's character, Claire Phillips, she actually interacts with the Ghost of Christmas Past, because she gets a taxi, and it's him. It's the Ghost of Christmas Past. And even the past, present, and future, the ghosts of past, present, future, they make one more appearance, and they, because Frank looks up at one of the sets, and he sees them, and the Jacob Marley wannabe. So there you go. But Lou Hayward, I almost forgot. Anyways, but with all that being said, Scrooged, I thought was okay, and, I think it's mutual, some people like it and some people don't. If I recall, my dad, aka Little Blue, he likes this film, according to my mom. I'll have to ask him, but, I would have had him join me reviewing this, but, because of his, of what he's his schedule, and, my schedule, so, and, got to do this review, and the clock is ticking, so, anyways, but anyway, and how do I rate Scrooge? 7 out of 10, it's okay. I think this is okay. I quite like this. I don't love it, I like it, as I say. So again, 7 out of 10 for Scrooged. You guys let me know what you think of Scrooged, what you thought of my review. Give this review a like, as always, and leave comments down below. So yeah, again, 7 out of 10 for Scrooged. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Scrooged. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And stay tuned later tonight, where, we come to the 1990s, and a sequel to what me and Lil Blue had reviewed last year, although it's just going to be me, and let's just say, good old Bruce Willis is back. You know what I'm talking about? You probably do, but just, stay tuned later tonight. So take care, and, of course, continuing on with, reviewing Christmassy films. Peace out, and, of course, Merry Christmas.